Hi guys, welcome to Filofax Friday. Today I thought I would talk a bit about dashboards. So I've been asked a few questions lately about dashboards. Firstly, what are dashboards, and secondly, how to make them. So I thought I would just talk a bit about dashboards from my point of view. Now, for me, I use my dashboards purely for a little bit of eye candy when I open my Filofax. So, you know, it's just there, something nice to look at, something pretty, something that I enjoy. Now, other people use their dashboards for things like sticky notes. They put their sticky notes, which mine hasn't got any sticky, they use their dashboards for sticky notes to just, to put like one-off messages, or they use them for kind of storing like chunks of sticky notes ready to use at a later time. And other people seem to use their dashboards for storing sort of washi tape and things like that. So, I mean, as I say, I only really use my dashboard for decorative purposes. So, I'm just talking from what I've seen of other people using their dashboards for. It seems to be sticky notes. Incidentally, if you use your dashboard for something else, leave a comment below, because it'd be really interesting to know what you use your dashboards for. So, in terms of how to make them, for me that kind of depends on what purpose you want your dashboard to serve. So if it's purely decorative, then it can be made pretty much from anything. If it's for storing your sticky notes and things on, then, I mean, sticky notes do stick to paper and stuff, but I find that something glossy or laminated works a lot better. So just bear that in mind, really. So dashboards can be made from pretty much anything, and I love experimenting with stuff too. So from my point of view and my ideas, obviously most of the dashboards that I use is my own artwork, which, as you know, I sell these, and so basically these are reproduction prints of my artwork, and I get them professionally printed, and then I laminate them at home and hole punch them, and there we go. That's those. So you could use anything that you like, really, and do the same. And as I say, if you want to use them for sticky notes on, then laminate does work really, really well. Laminators, I'm not saying rush out and buy a laminator. Laminators sort of vary in price and obviously in quality, so it sort of depends on your budget. And I would also say, because obviously you need to buy the laminate pouches as well. So I would say it depends on how much laminating you think you're going to be doing. I mean, if you're going to be wanting to make your own dividers regularly and dashboards and things, then it may be worth looking into investing in one. Or if you're only going to be laminating every now and then, places like Staples and other office supply stores tend to offer a laminating service as well. So that might be a cheaper way to go. So you could just take in something and get it laminated, and they're usually happy to do that, and it's quite inexpensive, so if you're only doing a few. So yeah, you could use things like artwork, postcards, and it also depends on what size you want your dashboard to be. Whether you want your dashboard to be the proper full size of your Filofax, or whether you wanted to use something a bit smaller. And you could do that yourself as well. So all you need to do basically is find whatever you want to use as your dashboard, cut it down to size, and you could either measure the paper that you've got in your Filofax already, or go to the Filofax website, because they have the sizes on there. Cut it down and either hole punch it and pop it straight in, or laminate it and pop it straight in. Don't worry if you haven't got the 6-hole punch. On the Filofax Friday playlist on this channel, I've got a tutorial on how to punch holes, so don't worry if you haven't got the 6-hole hole punch. So let's look at other things that you could use as dashboards. Right, So what are we going to use for our dashboards then? Well, if you didn't want it to be the exact size of the Filofax paper, you could use things like your favourite photographs. Obviously I would suggest getting a reproduction of that print, because obviously you're going to be hole punching and it will show a bit of wear because it's the first page in your Filofax. Incidentally, this is Betty and Bay, my two guinea pigs, a picture I took of them. So yeah, just, you know, you could just hole punch that. As I said, there's a tutorial in the playlist, so go and check that out if you need to know how to hole punch. You know, you could just pop that straight in and you've got yourself a ready-made, quite thin unless you laminate it, dashboard. I mean, you might want to consider sticking some card or scrapbook paper on the back of it as well, but they're, you know, it's not quite the right size, but this is a 6x4 print and it's not far off the size that you would want. Also, you could use a postcard. I mean, that's a very similar size. You just, you know, and this is already quite thick because it's card, and obviously it's slightly glossy because it's been professionally printed. Incidentally, that's another one of my photos. So yeah, that's something else you could use. What else? So I'm a big upcycler. I'm a big fan of upcycling, and at Christmas I received a chocolate Santa in a clear acetate box, and I recycled the box and made myself a dashboard ready to go for Christmas, because obviously it's a Christmas theme. This is acetate, so acetate is another thing you could use, particularly if you buy acetate with prints on. You know, you can find nice acetates with prints on. Also, you can actually print onto acetate yourself, and again, places like Staples and office supply stores will print onto acetate or overhead projector film, that kind of thing. So that's also another thing that may be worth looking at. But acetate's really good. Obviously you can see through it, so that can be quite helpful. And you know, this box I just literally cut it to size, hole punched it, rounded the corners, and I've got a nice Christmassy dashboard ready to go. Really inexpensive, obviously free because I got given it as chocolate. Something else that is free, and most crafters and scrapbookers have scraps of paper lying around. I cobbled together a dashboard out of scraps. I just stuck a load of scrap bits of paper together, cut it down to size, laminated it, hole punched, and I've got a really pretty dashboard ready to go. If you don't have scraps but you've got washi tape in your stock, you could do like strips of washi tape, loads of strips of washi tape on a piece of paper, cut it down to size and laminate it, and there you go, you've got another really pretty dashboard. Another idea is stickers. Sheets of stickers tend to come on a clear backing. If your stickers are flat, obviously these ones are raised so it wouldn't work, but if your stickers are flat, you could literally laminate that, cut it down, and not only are you hoarding your favourite stickers so you see them all the time, you've got a really lovely dashboard. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I really love my stickers on the sheet, and I struggle to use them. I want to hoard them and look at them forever. So if you just laminated that entire sheet, you've got a divider ready to go, and you can hoard your stickers and just keep looking at the prettiness all the time. So that's really good. And a sticker sheet like this is actually near as damn it the same size as your personal, so you don't really have to cut it down. And last but not least are notebook covers. If you've got a notebook, perhaps you've used all the paper in it, or you know, you just like the look of a notebook. Some notebooks in supermarkets and things are really quite cheap. So you know, just cut it off and cut it down to size and punch, and off you go. And then if the note paper inside is particularly nice, you could also cut that down to size and use that in your Filofax too. So there we go. They're just my ideas for dashboards. What you could use your dashboard for, what you could make your dashboard for, and slightly, send me how you could make them. I'm not going to do a tutorial unless you really want me to, because literally all you have to do is measure the paper in your Filofax, cut it to size and hole punch it, potentially laminate it if you want it laminated, and that's all you've got to do. And just experiment with different things that you'll find, start looking at your packaging differently and see, you know, have fun with it and see what else you could put in your dashboard. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.